going to New York. Oh, hi. Did you hear? Brett Favre's going to New York with the Jets. J-E-T-S, Jets. But I don't care. This is the D-Backs show. Hello, I'm Steven, and welcome to D-Backs, the week that was, is, and will be. The show that gives you the what with the D-Backs. Today is August 9th, and let's get rolling. Last week, the Diamondbacks took on the Dodgers Sunday, trying to take 3 of 4 in their 4-game series. But they couldn't do it as they lost 9-3. Doug Davis struggled, going 1 2/3 innings and giving up 5 earned runs, while Corey Wade picked up the win in relief, going 1 2/3 innings also, but not giving up a run. The D-Backs couldn't finish their strong road trip, and Doug Davis struggled with his control. Then on Monday, the Diamondbacks opened a new series with the Pirates at home. Dan Herron was on the mound, and he usually has been the ace, but he struggled. He picked up the win though, going 6 innings and giving up 4 earned runs, but the D-Backs picked him up with 13 runs as they beat the Pirates 13-7. Jason Davis for the Pirates picked up the loss in relief, going 3 2/3 innings and giving up 2 earned runs. Then on Tuesday, Brandon Webb took the hill. He was fabulous. He went 9 innings, gave up 1 earned run, while Zach Duke was pretty good, going 7 innings, only giving up 2 earns, but Webb got his 15th win in great fashion with a complete game, and the D-Backs just got enough offense. On Wednesday, Jeff Karstens took the hill for the Pirates. He went 9 innings and didn't give up a run as the Pirates beat the Diamondbacks 2-0. Randy Johnson was on the hill for the Diamondbacks. He's been doing pretty well, and he did pretty well in this game. He went 7 1/3, and he only gave up 2 earned. But the newly acquired Jeff Karstens brought a perfect game into the 8th, but Chris Young spoiled it with a double down the line with 2 outs. Randy Johnson's streak of scoreless games ended, but he still pitched great. Then on Thursday, the Diamondbacks opened a new series with the Atlanta Braves. They lost though, 6-4, as Charlie Morton for the Braves pitched 7 innings and didn't give up an earned run. Yusmeiro Petit took the hill for the Diamondbacks, replacing Micah Owings. He got the loss though, going 5 innings and only giving up 2 earns. He wasn't bad, but wasn't good enough. D-Backs were shut down early, and then Pena struggled out of the pen, giving up 4 runs in the 8th. Late rally, too little too late for the Diamondbacks. On Friday, the Diamondbacks continued the series with the Braves with their 2nd game of 4. They couldn't get the win though, as they lost 11-6. Jorge Campillo pitched for the Braves, going 6 1/3 innings, giving up 5 earned, which isn't bad, but it wasn't very good. Doug Davis got the loss because he was horrible. He went 4 1/3 innings, giving up 7 earned runs. Another bad start for Doug. Hopefully he'll do better next time. Last week, the Diamondbacks were 2-4, with a batting average of .265, with 27 RBIs, and an ERA of 5.94. I don't think that's going to get it done every week. Currently in the NL West, they're up by half a game, with a record of 59-57 over the Dodgers. Rockies are 7 games back, while the Giants are 10 games back, and the Padres are in last 15 games back. The player of the week this week was Stephen Drew. He batted .385 with 7 runs, 5 RBIs, and 2 home runs. That's pretty well, but pretty good, but all the other Diamondbacks struggled, and the pitching wasn't great, so we only went 2-4. Today, the Diamondbacks continue the series with the Braves, who are 4th in the NL East. Dan Herron's on the hill for the Diamondbacks, and Jared Jurgens is on the hill for the Braves. Jurgens is 10-7 with an ERA of 3.12. Last start he got a loss with 6 innings pitched and 3 earned runs, while Dan Herron is 12-5 with an ERA of 2.75. Last start he got a win, as I told you, pitching 6 innings and giving up 4 earned. The Atlanta Braves are batting .266, which is 5th in the NL, and have 515 runs, which is 9th in the NL. So their offense is okay. Their pitching has an ERA of 4.05, which is 4th in the NL, and a batting average against of .250, which is 2nd in the NL. So their pitching's pretty well, and their batting's okay, but they need to combine both to get the win. So I think the D-Backs are going to win this one, because Dan Herron is going to get back on track. My reason is Jared Jurgens has pitched once against the D-Backs this season. He went 4 2/3 innings, gave up 8 hits and 3 earned runs. I don't think that was a fluke. So I think they're going to repeat that and get some runs for Dan. Next week, the Diamondbacks finish their series with the Braves on Sunday. Mike Hantum will be pitching against Brandon Webb. Webb is 16-4 with a 2.93 ERA, a 1.60 ERA in his last 6 starts. And the Braves batters are batting .237 against Webb. So I think the Diamondbacks are going to pick up a win finally. On Monday, the Diamondbacks are off as they travel to Colorado. So on Tuesday, they're playing the Rockies in a first game of a 3-game series. Randy Johnson will be taking the hill against Jeff Francis. I think the Diamondbacks are going to get another win here because Randy Johnson has been hot since the break. He's 3-1 and a .67 ERA since the All-Star break. The Dbacks are 29-15 against NL West, and they're 8-1 versus the Rockies this season. And the Dbacks hitters are batting .315 against Jeff Francis. So that just all combines up to a win. On Wednesday, the Diamondbacks continue the series against the Rockies in Colorado. Yusmeiro Petit is going to go up against Ubaldo Jimenez. Sorry to say that the Diamondbacks are going to lose this one. Ubaldo Jimenez is dominating the Diamondbacks. The D-backs are only hitting .086 against Jimenez. His ERA is 2 points lower at home, which is where the games are at. And he has a 1.1 ERA versus NL West this season. Sorry to say that Yusmeiro Petit isn't going to shut him down, I don't think. And the Diamondbacks aren't going to get enough runs to win. On Thursday, the Diamondbacks finish their series with the Rockies. Doug Davis is going to go up against Glendon Rush. Sorry to say they're going to lose again. Doug Davis has been crappy these last couple starts. He has an ERA of 18, and he has an ERA of 7.8 in day games, which is what time this game will be at. And the Rockies are batting .341 against him. And the D-backs starters are only hitting .115 against Rush. So they're not going to get any runs, and Doug Davis is going to allow like 5 or 6. But on Friday, they're going to pick up a win against the Astros in Houston. Dan Herron is going on the hill again, which always means good stuff, versus Wandy Rodriguez. Wandy Rodriguez is having trouble in his last 2 starts. He's pitched 9 2/3 innings, given up 12 earned runs, so that makes an ERA of 11.17. Lance Berkman and Carl Sleeve, the Houston Astros' best hitters, are only batting .231 with 0 home runs and 0 RBIs versus Dan Herron. And Dan Herron has not lost since the 4th of July, which is like more than a month ago, so I think the Diamondbacks are going to get a win. Some injury and assorted news. Justin Upton is still on the 15-day DL with an oblique injury, but he took batting practice, so I think he's going to be back in the lineup soon. Doug Slayton is making a final rehab appearance in AAA on Saturday with his knee injury. That's why he's been out. And Eric Burns is still on the 60-day DL with the hamstring injury. He says he's going to try to rehab and be back this season, but I don't know if he will. And division standings, the Rays are still on top in the AL East. White Sox are hanging on in the AL Central. Angels keep dominating the AL West. Phillies are holding back the Mets and Marlins in the NL East. The Cubs are maintaining their lead over the Brewers and the Cardinals in the NL Central. And our D-backs are keeping their slim lead over the Dodgers in the NL West. Alright, time for trivia. Who did the Diamondbacks beat for their first ever victory? And for a bonus, who was the winning pitcher? Please send your answers, comments, or ideas to me at dbackshow@yahoo.com. That's all for D-backs the week that was, is, and will be. Please stay tuned for more episodes on Saturday. They'll be coming on YouTube at 6 o'clock every Saturday. News about the D-backs. Goodbye. Adios. Please stop watching.